Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to create a service and start that service from the and resume the application from the foreground. Okay, just having a very simple layout. Okay, so if you can see here, this is our application. Okay, we have two buttons. In a grid layout. Okay, we have a start service and we have a stop service, and inside you'll pass in the name of the service. Remember that this one has to be in capital letters. Okay, so this is very important, don't forget it. And this is the function that we are using to start to start the service. Okay, this is start service and this is the stop service. Okay, I'm going to walk you through the things that you need to do. Okay, so this icon is going to be used for our service. Okay, it's a 256 by 256. Okay, this is what I'm using. This is what has been working for me. Okay, so if I click here, the service will start. Okay. You could see that this is the icon that we're using, and this is if we go back here, okay, and we go here, you could see this is the icon for the service, this is the title, and this is the text we're passing. Okay, and if we click stop the service will just stop. Okay, and if we click start again, just wait a few seconds and it's here. Okay, and this is our file for this service. It's very simple. We have a while loop and we have a count. After reaching that count, let's say if that count reaches 20, we're going to resume the app using this launch app function, which I have been using from the kivy droid. Okay, and these are other functions that you could use in the future. Okay, and that's all about it. Now let's talk about something very important, which is the permissions. So for a service to run in the foreground, we're gonna need the foreground service, and we're gonna need the permission of the read external storage, so that we could read the icons. If you don't do it, you're gonna have like some errors with shuttle and stuff like this, and the permission to access that icon. And we have the permission called system alert. Well, now this system alert window is used to display over other apps. Okay, if we go to our application or to the settings, okay, and go to apps, okay, and we go here special apps, and in here we'll go display over apps. Okay, if you do not put this here and also in Bulldozer, you will not see the application here. You will not see it. Okay, and in here when we click, we just enable this. Okay, and one more thing is make sure that when you go to your application that you have created and you go to the test app, make sure that you have given it all of this: notification, photos, the access to the access to the storage and stuff like this. Okay, make sure you have given it all of this. And one more thing is this. So let's say display over apps is allowed, and pause, you have to disable this so that the service will never stop and keep running. Okay, for the, let's say, for the notification, in here when we go, if you want to see on the top, if you want to see, let's say, let me just show you even now more. So if you want to see the icon in here of the service, or you want to see this notification, you would have to you have to come here and just enable it. Okay, and that's it. And let's now show you how the service will bring the application from the foreground. Okay, now let's close all of this. Or before this, there is one more thing which is very, very important. When you go to your bulldozer, okay, you just, like I told you, name it, and in here it has to be capital letters, and this is the name of the service that we're putting in bulldozer. Okay, and this is the file, which is test service. And when you go here, we also pass in the Android permissions. Okay, so read external storage, write external storage. This one I'm not using, but let's keep it. And there's foreground service, and there is a system alert window. This is the build I'm using for everything. I'm going to also pass in the bulldozer.spec. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So let's just do a real test. Okay, and with the help of this, so now this way we're when we do this, okay, so we're cutting the test service. Okay, and now when we start our service, the service will start. Okay, so you could see that the count is incrementing. Now let's just move it to the foreground. Okay, now we're going to just wait and see if the application comes to the foreground. And now you could see this is very useful if you're trying to build like a call or a call application or something like this. Or okay, and there's one more thing which I have not done here, is passing the information between the application and the service. There are like the OSC and stuff like this, but I am using a local database to pass in the information between the services. Okay, I'm doing a clock in the in here, like clock or something, and that clock reads a database, and that database is accessed by the service also by the name. So whenever there is some kind of a change or something, I'm just gonna read the database and just if that something changes, I'm gonna bring the application forward. I hope that this is everything, and you could find the code in GitHub, and that's it. Thank you, guys.